We're going to be talking about some missing names. We're going to be talking about the missing some certain names here, and we're going to be talking about the people that I've written down for readings for once a month. So I'm going to wait for people to get on. It's a little bit chilly, so I might have to turn my vehicle on soon. Excuse me. Hi, everybody. It's good to see everybody. As you guys all know, I missed last week because, like I said, I was doing Michael Gorley's case. I was starting it, and I wanted to get those sessions done. I'm going to be doing others this week. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sandra. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes because I wrote down a lot of names today of, I'm not done yet, of people that I'm going to be writing down that added their name to the list for a reading. Hi, everybody. I am going to be giving people to, what's today? So I'm going to give you guys till the 15th of the month. And then all after that is the cutoff deadline for the reading, the picking of the readings. So you have the 15th of this month to do that. You guys have to make sure you watch when I do the surprise pick out of the jars, because if I say your name and you don't answer within in the first 24 hours, then I cannot hold off. I have to go to the next person, okay? So just make sure everybody is watching and listen for your name. I'm going to be doing the pick once a month from YouTube and Facebook every month. So I'm going to give you guys till the 15th to add your names. I'm going to state some names on here that I've written down so far for the YouTube jar. And we're going to speak on some people that are missing that we stated we're going to start doing here. Sorry, I just heard something. It's inevitable. And plus you guys can also start your usual with me. Don't give me any information. Just say, hey, stop in and say hello to Rose. If you want to try to come through for your families, just please make sure, okay? You don't say it on here. Anybody that is missing, you can state it on here, and I'll do my best to try to keep up with the names and read them. And read from the list that I have. The name Heather was said just now, and also Jennifer was said. I don't control who comes through. All I want you guys to do is to speak to anybody that is past that you would hope to come through. It doesn't necessarily come by through names. It comes through flashes. It comes through pictures. It comes through, a hint of something. It comes through. It could come through as a person's name because the person's name was just said by the name of Heather. Heather, Wallace, and Jennifer. Those are the three names that just have come through. Those are just the three things that have already begun. Maybe Heather, I don't know if that's the person that's, but I'm trying to speak on two different venues and see what comes through all at the same time. So I'm assuming this is the girl that was just mentioned on here. Okay, so no No info on here, okay? That's my one rule I have. Never tell me information. If you guys want to speak to your loved ones and they happen to come through, you say it to them, not to me, because I have to know if that is for you. You will know. Let them know. State a specific thing on here that might come through for you so you know it's for you as a specific person. Okay, so I have about 40 something people on here. I'm trying to get to at least 60 because there's a lot of people that I've written down here for readings. So if you guys want to share this or whatever it is that you guys do, like it, share it to get that out more, you can do so because I have a lot of names on here that I don't want missed. So if you guys can, shoot, my light went off. Okay, I'm gonna turn my truck back on. That's better. So if you guys can share this, yeah. If you guys can share this, and so we already have, we're already up to 48 people, so I want to at least get to 60 or more. So I can read off all the names that I wrote down here. Okay, there's that name again. Okay, that's another. And I also have a question about a certain somebody. I don't know if this is a living person or passed on person because I haven't gotten that far yet between work and right now because what I've been doing is I've been giving up my lunch and sitting here with you guys and eating at a different time of day. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you all. The word Kelly and the word Price. I don't know if those two are together. Hi. Hello, everybody. So I have a Kelly Price, a Jennifer, a Wallace, a Heather, a Soho, a Linda Price was just said again. Also, I am. I'm trying to eat at certain times of the day only because it's a certain thing I'm going to be doing so I can be on a strict regimen because eating unhealthy and sugar intake at, all sorts of time isn't good. So these are the names that have been said so far. You got 55 people on here so far. I'm going to wait a few more people and I'm going to repeat myself again. Christopher. Okay, a Christopher. Hello. John and Wallace. Again, Wallace's second time being said. But this is a frequent word, I believe, because I believe this has been said in almost all of my lives, this Wallace name. Let's see. Case. Christopher Gregory missing. Hello. Lindsay Price is a missing person. Okay. What about a Kelly? Can anybody find that out? Because the word Kelly and also the word Price as well. So I had a Kelly and a Price, also a Linda and a Price. That's two different names, but the same last. I don't know if those two are together or if that's even, a Kelly and a Price. I don't know if that's an actual name of somebody that's actually missing. But these are the main few that have already been said. So I'm at 60 people right now. I will Linda Price is a missing person. Okay, yes, that's validated then. I'm not sure if this is a name. A Kelly. Can you guys check this for me can you validate this for me, guys? I need you all to put your ears and eyes open for me. A Kelly Walker. I'm sorry, I missed that. Something about a young boy. A Kelly Walker. That is the last one that's just been stated. The word kill. So this is a case then. So, okay, so Kelly and Linda are actual, those are actual, Linda's actual missing, and there's also a Kelly who is not. So I'm wondering, are they together as a family? Kelly, oh, there is a Kelly Walker missing? Okay. Okay. Amber Reed is another name that I heard today. When I wrote that down on my Facebook today, the word Amber Reed came right through for me. Okay, so yes, in 2018, a Kelly Walker. So I'm wondering if this is the Kelly Walker that's missing, that she's here. Kelly, a young boy missing from Kentucky. Wow, that's a lot of people that's missing from there, huh? We got to get something going in here. We got to get some sort of law passed here, the Unforgivable Act. This is what I want to call it. I want us to do this, really, really do this. I want us to come up with a law that's called the Unforgivable Act. I want to know legally how we can do this and get this done, and punish these people that are killing these children and women and just anybody that's doing this to people, and put them in prison for the rest of their life the first time around. There is no, this is why I say the Unforgivable Act. It's just, it's really awful. Just everywhere, no matter what state we are in. I really want us to at least get one law passed where others take precedent and get this. This is crazy how many people are just, yeah. And I did a video a while back about serial killers that are active in Kentucky, that have active, there's a Kelly Walker also. There's a Kelly Walker also, somebody just put on here. Yes, exactly, Carol. I would really love for us to all come together as a huge, like I said, I want to make this global where we all can put something together and just help our families and children and start bringing people home. Because if we don't do it and come together, nothing's going to get done. It's clear. It's clear to me that so many laws are protecting these animals from hurting people, and it's just really sickening and sad. Kelly Watson Walker is missing too, though. Okay, so there is an actual Kelly Walker on several different places. Okay, so we need to look into that. It's true. You know, a lot of, like Savannah, when I started her case, once I let her in, she made it known she wasn't leaving until they are found and they are prosecuted. Which we won't get into that, but I'm so glad that the one person so far is getting at least 50 years. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, okay, why am I hearing Kelly Price again? So, Kelly Price. I'm wondering if this person wants to talk to a Kelly Price. Wall Lane Count. These words, these random words are coming through. Yes, they do. Perps do have more rights than victims, and it's sickening. I'm not sure what couch means, but I could also say coach as well, as in case I heard it wrong, but I heard couch. These little words are starting to add up and come through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wall, lane, count, couch. I'm not sure if you guys are giving cue words to your loved ones to say certain aspects so you know it's for you. So, okay, so very active tonight. Counter. I'm not sure if you're fine. I'm just trying to give it a few minutes before I'm going to turn on my truck. Excuse me. I'm getting a little cold here. Absolutely. I have to have it a little dark in here because it helps with, how can I explain this? So when you're in an in-between, which is what I call mediums because we are in between both worlds, a spirit can see you better when it's darker, because an in-between, a medium, has a brighter aura, and it's easy for them to see us more when we are in the dark. So a lot of people are just like, oh, you know, you're doing necromancy and all that blah blah stuff. And no, it's just a spirit can see you more when you are in the dark. Hello, Sherry. I might have to turn it back on though for a reason, so this is probably going to slow down my responses. Amber Reed had a young boy who drowned in a pond. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so as you all know, I'm going to start with the missing people that I've written down so far on from my Facebook friends here. Obviously, you all know I'm doing Michael Gorley's case. He is the first one that I'm going to talk about. Michael went missing some time ago. He is from Kentucky. If you have any information, no, there's not. This is why we're going to do this. I want you guys all to do your homework, and I want you all to start writing names down, and I want you all to either send them to the Facebook I have, and we can start making it a public event every Sunday. I need to hear from my family. If they come through, they come through. I cannot force anybody to come through. Hi, beautiful sis. I love you. So, Michael Gorley, he is obviously, like I said, a case I've been starting, and he's been missing for quite some time now. Okay, and the number 7 has been being said. That is associated with Michael. And for some reason, he keeps referencing the number 7 to me. And I have it figured out that usually when I get a specific number, it's very much associated with when they're a specific day they're going to be found, a number in when they're going to be found, a route number, or the people that are involved. Number 7 is big in Michael's case. Whether what we know that is right now, there could be 2 reasons why he keeps stating that number. He's been missing quite some time. If you have any information and you're scared to speak, send in anonymous tips, send it to my Facebook, call the police. You don't have to leave your name. Help the mother get some peace. Help Michael get some peace, because Michael feels trapped and he wants to go home and he's asking for help. So can you guys help and spread the word? Anybody that knows something, be that person to help him, whether he is here on this earth or whether he is in the next. If it's your family member, I would hope to goodness that you would want them found, or you would want some information said. I can't comment on Michael's case to anybody but his mother. Any information that you have, you need to state it to the police. You need to state it to me if you'd like. You can message his mother. Any leads would be deeply appreciated. No, you're fine. But I can't speak on certain aspects of a case unless it's with that family member, or if I happen to be working with the police. Okay? So anything that I said in my video, you guys know, but anything pertaining to his case, I can't verify certain things if I didn't say them. Okay? So like I said, if you have any leads on Michael, please, please, please send in leads. Okay? Hi, Melissa. So now we have a Brooklyn Farthing. She's also from Kentucky. Missing quite some time. Somebody saw something, each and every one of you, when these people are sent to me and they're missing in lists, it's really sad that all of these people are missing and it just disappears from the media. We are going to make this very channel one of the biggest channels possible. You are to share this. I don't care how far you share it. You share this channel and you are going to help as a group to get these people out there. We can put it on YouTube, absolutely. Share it so it gets to the farthest ends of the world. Someone saw something. Someone knows something. If we can get enough people to join in this movement, we can change things. You have to listen to your heart and you have to listen to your mind. Change comes within you, not just with me, with all of us. We are a team. Again, I heard Amber Reed. Sandra told me just now here that there is a little boy who drowned. The mother's name was Amber Reed. I'm not too sure where this is. Yes. I did promise after Michael's case that I was working, it's either Brooklyn's case or it's Crystal Rogers' case. I can't remember. It was a while back. It's still in my messenger. But the mother already knows that I promised her that I would work on that case next. Jennifer Farber Delos. I did her case. Things didn't, let's just say the guilty parties, things happened in a way that I won't touch back on this case because the person involved in the case is now passed and I do not want contact with that person. Okay. Earl Dave Dean. Now this is from somebody from my Facebook. It's her father. This is a sad story because I'm already aware of this and I will be helping this person as soon as we can and get this moving. Yep. Like I said, I go through each person and I feel out their energy. So if I don't feel that energy is okay for me to take, I won't take it. But I haven't been able to do this part and accept friend requests and stuff like that. You guys can send me messages all you want if you want to. As soon as I see your messages, I'll know to make sure that I go right to that friend request and accept it. Okay, so I have a Linda Price. Now this person is, from what I understood, missing as well. Oddly, today I heard this name and it was also validated on here and it was also validated on my Facebook. A Kevin Jackson, also missing. Jessica Caldwell, Raymond Paul Atkins, Kiera Coles. I worked her case. Nothing came of it. No one took it seriously enough. They took it seriously for a while and then they just let her, you know, the father did more looking for her than anything. The police should have had boats out, dogs out, you name it, but they didn't, which is, we won't get into that conversation. An awful part about it is that when someone goes missing like that and you can't find somebody, the awful part about it is when you speak to a detective and they take it serious for a little while and they don't bother after that, that's the hard part about it. Because I put in countless hours, countless months for poor Kiera, and it didn't get that far. She was never found. She was never, nothing ever came of it. That poor girl was pregnant and people just disappeared and got away with her murder. That's the sad part about it. Christopher Scott. Susan Morhew, Echo Lloyd, Crystal Rogers. Again, I heard also the word Shelley. Also the word Soho. Okay, so these are just some of the few that are missing, and sadly, there's nothing more than anything that I want to do but help, and that's the awful part, because I can only do one person at a time in murder cases because I don't want information messed up. So anybody that's getting a free reading, it either has to be for a loved one that passed on, or for that very specific day. It can be for that specific one time. Yes, Raymond Paul Atkins, yes. So now I'm going to start reading everybody the names off that I took from my YouTube for these readings, for the jar readings, for YouTube and Facebook readings. Kathy K from Arizona, Susan R from Pennsylvania, Carol Turner from Kentucky, Jamie G from Kentucky, Connie N from Maryland, Kayla C from Illinois, Sonia H from Arizona, Sharon W from Texas, Jessica C from North Carolina, Tammy H from Georgia, Joyce P from Georgia, Shelby B from Utah, Kelly B from Connecticut, Yvonne W from Florida, Dolores R from Illinois, Kayla M from Kentucky, Renee D from New Jersey, Christy R from Tennessee, Katharina S from Oklahoma, Brandy D from West Virginia. There's a lot of you on here. I got you, Sandra. Melissa H from Oklahoma, Grace P from Kentucky. We have Beverly W from Ohio, Ebony P from Ohio, Tanisha H from Texas, Nikki P from Georgia. Yep, you have to the 15th to put all of your names underneath the page, okay? Shelby G from Michigan, Shauna Goings, Kentucky, Donna S from Georgia, Terry W from Connecticut, Yvonne S from Texas, Patty R from Kentucky, Joanna H from Milwaukee, Amanda M from Kentucky, Brandy S from Pennsylvania, Crystal R from Kentucky, Renee E from Missouri, Donna S from South Carolina. I believe I'm sorry, I wrote that one sloppy for some reason because I heard a name at that time. Excuse me. If that is wrong to you and you're on here, you can just fix that for me and correct it under here. Vicky H from Colorado. I have a whole bunch more names that I have to write down yet. I only could write down so many because I was in a rush for work. So those are the whole bunch of names that I wrote down. And those are the names so far that I have, but I have to do a whole bunch more that I have to write down. So therefore, I'm getting the word Kentucky. A lot of people are from Kentucky. I have a lot of people from Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, Illinois. I even have some from Canada, from Great Britain, California. Like I said, I even have ones from people message me from Kenya and somehow see my videos. Mark T from Kentucky. I have a whole bunch of people that are like literally scattered through the globe. Like I said, I want to make this global, and I would really, really, really like for everybody, like I said, to do their homework for their state, for their specific state. Yes, honey, I know. I've said my Facebook name numerous times. It's actually on my YouTube page. It'll say in the caption my name for Facebook. It's capital Rose, capital R Rose, capital E Elizabeth. Karen, it's for missing. I don't have Facebook. Well, unfortunately, I don't do Instagram, and I only have here. I don't work, I don't give out any private numbers, and I am making a few other pages for, one is for meditation and like sleep down meditation. I'm also doing affirmations. My other page is for my other workings. That's really sad on Kiara Coles, I can tell you that. Daisy Martinez, Chicago, Illinois. You can't find me, Donna, on Facebook, huh? Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna friend request you, Donna. Hi. So like I said, you all have until the 15th to put your names in. And after the 15th is the cutoff date. I won't be pulling any more names for readings until the jar that I have all the names from till the 15th. When that jar is empty, I will refill it, and we will call out more names. But anybody that has a reading cannot have a second reading. You have to make sure somebody else gets a turn, okay? It'll say right in the caption, my name for Facebook. It bothers me on Kiara Coles too, because I worked really hard on that case and got a lot of information on her case that was very important. A lot of things that should have made progress never even got looked at. And it's really sad. Scent. The word scent. What's scent mean? I mean, do you mean a fragrance, or do you mean scent as in you sent out something? Thank you. That was very nice of you. Each and every one of you, for next Sunday, what I want you to do is I want you to look into your laws in your very own state. I want you to look into the laws of your state, and I want you to write down those laws, because I'm going to mention them on here and how we can fix them and hopefully come together, and maybe there's a petition we can take, you name it. If I have to travel to and try to get this passed, I don't care, I will do it. If it makes a difference for missing people, then something's got to give. We have to figure something out. Yeah, I really want us as a group, as a whole, to start making a difference in people's lives. That's the point of this page, coming together and helping people. So when you guys send me requests on Facebook, I don't always look at them right away, because what I try to do is I try to balance out work, my home life, and this. So when you guys send me friend requests, I'll try to accept at least 1 or 2 a day, because I also have to look at people's energy and ask myself. I've had numerous fake pages that people try to send me in cases, because those are suspects that are trying to get on my page to find out information. So that's one of the reasons why I don't accept right away. I'm not saying that's the issue here. I just haven't done it yet because I haven't had a second to do it yet. I take my time. Yeah, I've had suspects pursue me on Facebook. I've had the Sparks used to message me. They would send me friend requests from numerous different pages. It was pretty They tried to find out who I was. They tried to find out where I was from. Every case that I've done has been a part of me ever since I started it. And each case that I do, that spirit takes a piece of my heart with them, because I feel like hearing them tell me their hardships and telling me what happened to them, that breaks me inside as a person, because as a one person, listening to the terrors that these people went through and knowing that they have to not go through it again, but tell their story, it's my job for the world to hear, because their voices need to be heard. People don't know what happened to them. And it's important for us, I think, as a community, as a whole, as a country, to start taking these laws and changing them for our safety, our families, our neighbors, and then any state. I feel it's my job to protect all of you. If I can keep you from a predator, then that's what I'm going to do. But I would start liking us to all embody that as a person, as a whole. I try to be as soft-toned as possible. What upsets me and when they tell me things is when they become upset, because just because they're passed over, it doesn't mean that they don't feel. Savannah, when she asked me, me and Savannah got really close, and she had said to me, which I still remember to this day, she asked me, because she wanted to know how I knew so much about death, she asked me if I had died before. And I told her that it was okay to go to the light. And she told me, which broke my heart, that she was afraid to go to the light. She was afraid to touch it, which really ripped my heart out. So a lot of these spirits, they become bothered and hurt because they just want to go home. And home is the light. They want to move on to the next consciousness. But sometimes they refuse to do that. I feel you deeply have the option to. But when you feel like you still have something here and you want it fixed, you have that option, I believe. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be able to speak to a spirit, I don't believe. There are so many things that I could say from my childhood past, so I won't say them on here. But I went through a lot growing up, and it made me who I am today. With the gift that I had to figure out on my own, and not knowing who I was or what I was a very, very, very hard task to embody. And for me growing up, even now, I feel it's hard to explain. It kind of sounds almost disassociated too. To me, this is just a place, because an in-between doesn't feel a connection to a place because it's very easy to get lost in emotion and feel each other's pain, or you feel somebody's hurt, you feel somebody's sadness. You touch a person and you just go through a lot. So I don't touch people, I don't hug people. So when an in-between, usually we don't feel too connected to the earth. We feel more connected in nature, but we don't feel connected like this is supposed to be where we're supposed to be. I've had a lot of people ask me about other mediums on TV. I don't comment on that. I don't try not to comment on them, because I don't know what how they do their work. A lot of it is talking and trying to quietly seek information. And when people, when people are constantly giving feedback on, oh, you're a fake. Well, I tell you, if this is what I chose in my last life for this life, sometimes this gift is a curse, I feel, and it's a gift. It saved me from a lot of bad situations, and some I was young and didn't understand it. But when you go through this gift, and some people can call you fake, that's why I won't ever call another medium fake. We all receive information in our own specific way. I had somebody go on my YouTube page and say, Kanika Jenkins, a lot of other psychics said that she was harvested for organs. And she said, I was the only one that didn't say that. And I had said, well, I'm not going to state something if a spirit didn't tell me that. That would be lying. I can't put extra things in my work that weren't said. That's not how a medium should work. So I like to see myself as a unique person because I work solely for the spirit. Helping the family is a bonus, but telling the story of the spirit is what I do. And as hard as it may be, it's very difficult to let go and just try to get people to understand. If I had a choice in the matter, this is something you're born with. It's not something you just, boom, it happens. We all have it. Each and every one of you have a gift. It's how life plays out. We live in such a negative world that we toxify ourselves, and it kind of closes us up. So when religions and the dogma and just you name it, everything blocks everything in one way or another. And sadly, the gift sometimes isn't what it's all cracked up to be. I've seen a lot of scary things. I've been through a lot of things, and it's taught me to be cautious. And when I go private on you guys, it's not that I'm trying to be rude to you. There's reasons why I'm deeply private. You have to keep this type of lifestyle private. You have people that will seek you out, try to hurt you. I have children. I cannot risk my child's safety. Thank you, Nancy. When I was growing up, I felt such sadness for people. And to sit next to somebody and feel their heart breaking was the worst thing for me. And I always said that when I grow older, if this is something, I would try to fix it, to always fix people. And sadly, I can't fix everyone, and I can't, because then if my cup is empty, I can't help anybody. So always my first advice to you, always listen, not just here. You listen to this, but you ever hear that? Listen to your gut. It tells you the truth. Your emotions and your intuition are in that chakra. Study your chakras, and you're going to hear what that very phrase means. Listen to your gut. It does not lie. If you feel something's wrong, you listen to it. Okay? But these are the names and the people we've talked about this week. From each and every one of you, I want you all to learn your law, at least one law. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. Learn one law, and we can talk about it on here from each state. I want you to look up people from each one of your states, state them on here, so we can get their names out. I don't care what color, how old, how young, they are important, they are missing, okay? So everybody, I will see you next Sunday, and I will see everybody probably during the week as well at some given point, okay? This is the in-between, and thank you for being here. Share, share, share.